Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are on this small reservoir in Arkansas. It's got a lot of stained water, a lot of standing timber, a lot of fallen timber too, and brush piles and all that different types of stuff. And the water temps are in the 55, 56 degree range. And so pre-spawn, and we've got a nice sunny sky warming the shallows. So one of my favorite type of baits for fishing under these type of conditions, pre-spawn fishing, when the fish start moving a little bit shallow, start getting around that wood cover, is a spinnerbait. So this right here is the Z-Man sling blades. This is a 3/8 ounce version, white and chartreuse, as you can see. I've got the Hayabusa trailer hook system on the back there. It's the best trailer hook system I've found. And today I'm going to be using the Colorado blade for the front and a willow leaf on the back. And the reason why I like this combination is that during this time of year when it's a little bit colder and I want a slower presentation, I like to have a little bit more lift with and drag with that Colorado blade. And so I can still fish this spinnerbait slower up shallow. So that's kind of the reasoning behind having that combination. As far as the tackle that I'm going to be using right now, we've got 20-pound Seaguar Red Label fluorocarbon as the main line because we're fishing around heavy cover and we're not fishing for line shy fish. And then we're going to be using a 7.3 medium heavy, I don't know if you could see that, Versa series rod from Fitzgerald, and a 7.2 to 1 gear ratio reel. Now you can use a 6.5 to 1 gear ratio. That will work just fine, but 7.2 is a pretty good, like all around, gear ratio. So let's get started. Let's stop talking. Let's go catch some fish because this is going to be fun. There's a fish. Oh, come off. Even with the trailer hook on there, sometimes you miss some. Always mark where you start getting bit. There's a big one. Oh my goodness. That is a giant. Stay out of the wood. Come on. Oh my gosh. This is sloppy. Barely hooked. Barely hooked. Come on. Come on. Oh my gosh. Look at that one. Nice 5-pounder. Oh, dude, that is a nice fish on the spinnerbait. Look at, didn't get it too well, but we got him in the boat. Whew, that was fun. That piece of wood, I worked it several times before finally getting that bite. So that's one thing during the pre-spawn, especially, you gotta continue working cover, hit it from different angles, multiple presentations, and that's what you get right there. Super nice fish on the sling blades. We're gonna put him back. Oh, all right. I know this is a spinnerbait video, but we're gonna follow up with the OZARK rig. Let's see. Always have a follow-up bait if you keep on missing fish. There he is. Oh! I don't think that was the same fish, but I manhandled him, that's for sure. He did eat the OZARK rig. I set the hook like it was a 6 or 8 pounder. See if there is a 6 or 8 pounder there. Dang it. But always have it doesn't matter if it's a spinnerbait, chatterbait, topwater. If you're using a moving bait, have a follow-up bait on the side. And for this scenario, OZARK rig's pretty good. Just happened to miss that one. Darn it. This is pretty shallow. I mean, we are kicking up mud right now. There he is. In the mud. Little guy. Who says you can't catch them ultra shallow? I mean, we're in inches of water right there. Little buck, but still a fun fish to catch. There he is. There's a fish. Power pole's down. All right. I figured I'd get a bite on a spinnerbait on this bank. Look at that guy. Still kind of small, probably a staging buck, but so the reason I went to this bank and I knew we were going to get a bite here because it's a little bit steeper bank. I don't have maps for this bank or for this lake rather. But I looked on Google Earth and it has real low water on the images that I'm looking at. And I could see that this bank is just a little bit deeper, or steeper rather. And we're sitting in 2 foot of water, which is actually pretty deep for this lake so far. And we're very close to the shoreline. So I figured this would be a really good pre-spawn spot. And it's got some laydowns here that just juice it up even more. So we're gonna work our way down this stretch, but that bite did not surprise me. And there's a little bit of wind. You know, wind, I'm a little bit unsure about wind during the spring, because there's a lot of times when you know, the fish are trying to warm up, wind can actually really cool down an area and turn off a bite. But today, with how sunny it is and it's not like crazy windy, I actually think it's helping a little bit. So we'll put wind in the pro category for this stretch. But yeah, pretty stoked to get a bite here and kind of confirm what I already was thinking. Oh, there we go. That's a good one. Gosh, he smoked it right on the shoreline. It's not a good one. I shouldn't say that. This is a good fish. This is a fun fish to catch. Hooked under the chin and in the side of the corner of the mouth. A little insurance. Look at that. Right on. Right on. Beautiful fish. Perfect. He came right off the shoreline. Pretty stoked on that. Right on. There he is. That's a decent fish. Come here, baby. Nice. Right off that little piece of wood. It's hard to tell the difference between getting a bite and snagging on a piece of wood. Beautiful little fish. Not a giant, it's probably a buck. Oh, something just slammed it. Something slammed that thing. I'm gonna throw my follow-up bait at him. My OZARK rig. Oh, there he is. Oh, always have a follow-up bait for your spinnerbait. Usually if they miss it, they're a fish like that, but anyways, the OZARK rig mopped them up. So anyways, guys, even though I ended with a soft plastic on the OZARK rig, this video is all about spinnerbait fishing, but having a follow-up bait is very, very important for spinnerbait fishing too. But Anyways, spinner baits are one of my favorite techniques for this time of year, you know, pre-spawn when the water temps are in that like mid-50s range. And they're especially good on lakes like this. So I've had a blast today, caught a bunch of fish on a spinnerbait. And so if you guys are interested in purchasing any of the products that I talked about today, I'm gonna be putting a description or links in the description below that you can use to purchase those products. And they're affiliate links, so they help support the channel too if you use them. Other than that, if you have any questions at all, or you want me to cover a topic in a future video, drop a comment below. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. And last but not least, I want to give a shout out to St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital. My daughter, Riley, has cancer and they're treating it right now. And if you're looking for a place to make a donation from time to time, there's no better place than St. Jude's. They perform miracles every single day. They are incredible. I'm always going to be a supporter of them, and so I just want to give them a major shout out. Thank you guys for watching. I'm going to see you out on the water. Trust the process.